This is NDOEtv. Never doubt, it's only entertainment.
Hi, I'm now the host for NDOEtv, and I'm here with San Diego's very own Steal the Scenery. Why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
My name's Gilbert, and I play guitar in the band.
I'm Joey, and I play bass.
My name's Danny, and I play drums.
I'm Bobby, and I sing.
Alright, so how long have you guys known each other? How long have you guys been playing together?
We played actually our first show here about a year ago. Yeah.
March will be a year we've been playing shows.
Very nice. Alright. So what's your musical background? Are you guys self-taught, or have you guys taken lessons?
Both. Depending on who you're talking to.
Start with you.
I was self-taught.
Self-taught?
I taught myself when I was 16, 11th grade. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I started out in marching band, and I've been playing
What'd you play in
instruments.
marching band?
I play trumpet, and I've been playing instruments basically since I was in 5th grade. And
all you bandos out there.
yeah.
You're in a good band too.
I'm self-taught, just kind of watch people and start banging around. And, yeah, no less.
Banging around. I was also in marching band.
He also plays music too.
Play drums.
Cool.
Awesome.
Alright, what genre do you guys consider yourselves to be in?
Awesome.
The genre of awesome.
We made up our own genre.
Yes. It's explosive. Alright, what are your major influences as far as music goes? Like, what bands kind of like got you into wanting to play music and wanting to be a musician?
One of my favorite bands has always been Brand New, even though it's kind of not like our style at all. That's just one of my influences. How about you guys?
I just got into music. I started listening to my neighbors. They had a band, and I really got into it. And then I got really heavy into Blink, and like that kind of propelled it more.
Yeah, I was really into like the pop punk scene, like New Punk Glory, and all those bands, Sum 41. And I started getting into like harder music, like Chiodo, Still Wears Prada. So it's like a mixture of both. So that's how I got mine.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the scene. I was like completely. I grew up with oldies and old school and stuff like that. So I think like the only thing I really did listen to was probably like Disney Channel, like Boys Like Girls. When I got into the scene, it was like pop, like Boys Like Girls and All Time Low was like the hardest thing I listened to.
It was really good.
So,
do you guys feel like your music's evolved a lot since you actually first played here?
Definitely,
For sure.
Right.
just within the last like month, it's evolved.
Really?
Evolves every month.
Yeah, we're in the process of writing a new album right now, so yeah, we're trying new things. We're trying to make our live show more creative, trying to, I guess, reinvent Steal Scenery so we're not making the same album twice.
I think with every show, we're constantly trying to like up ourselves and see how we can make it better, like performance-wise, stage-wise, and like individually.
So you guys comfortable on stage? I mean, how do you feel about your stage performance? Are you just eating up the crowd, or
I mean, basically, we focus on that just as much as like when we would write songs, or like when we're having band practice. A lot of the times we're like, okay, where would be a good part to interact with the crowd, here or there. So we focus a lot on stage presence, just because we're trying to make it a show as just as much as possible. More than just listening to music.
As far as being comfortable, we're absolutely comfortable on stage. In fact, like a lot of bands get nervous before they go up. We don't get nervous because we're going out in front of the crowd. We get like that anxiety,
energy.
like that.
So I want to get on the stage already.
And you're like, yeah, let's get up there, let's get up there. So we definitely are comfortable. That's never been really a problem for us. Maybe the first 2 shows.
Yeah.
After that,
you're talking about rehearsals. How does that go for you guys? Are you spontaneous, or do you guys set
it's
a time?
Monday through Friday, like at least 4 hours a day.
Yeah, when we're not on tour, we're usually practicing.
And then recording is usually like 8 hours a day, Monday through Friday.
Wow.
So yeah, so we're definitely putting in a lot of work.
Good effort in there. All right. So who writes your songs?
Okay, so the last album I wrote just as an experiment. It's kind of like
What was the name of
it was All or Nothing.
All or Nothing?
It was it was me. I told Gil, or actually Danny lived in Arizona at the time, and I told him, I'll go pick you up if you come move to San Diego and be my drummer. And he's like, all right. So we went up there like that next week. I barely knew him because I know his brother Gil, and I actually lived with Gil for like 2 years, and we kind of grew up together. So he was in a hardcore band, didn't really want to do it. After I got his brother involved, he was like, okay, let's do it. So I kind of just wrote the album. They just went with it. After we got in the studio, they kind of saw, it was actually going to become something, that we could actually do. He was actually our video guy at the time. He was going every single day with me to studio, watch the writing process and learn how to play bass. And so got a lot of pointers from good bassists out there. And so now, like, the writing process is completely different. Now it's like, it's like a group thing. They kind of put their input in, and actually I'm doing a lot of the work is coming from Joey because he's doing a lot of programming.
It's a much different process this time. We're doing different things, you know, for the new album, and so basically it's a big collaboration of you know, just input from every one of us, you know, whether it be styles of music that we want to, like, you know, toss in there, or you know, basically lyrically, anything, you know.
I mean, I can tell the album's a lot harder now just because like we're stressed out about a lot of stuff we do, because it's honestly like Avatar, like he was saying, the technology like that we have right now doesn't, like, we want to do more than we can do, you know what I mean? It's not because we're not capable of it, it's because like the equipment and like the stuff that we don't have doesn't, or the stuff we have doesn't really allow it. You know, we'd have to spend like tens of thousands of dollars, I'm sure, like for equipment if that's what we want to do. So hopefully this new record is going to be completely different. In fact, like
The Art of Breaking Hearts.
he named it.
The Art of Very nice.
So,
Well played, sir. Well played. What are the main themes and topics for the music of this album?
We're going to leave that one on hold for now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of lyric ideas and everything, and we're really not sure exactly how we're, you know, there's multiple ideas.
Will you be
And so
playing any of that tonight?
no.
no. Yeah, we're saving that until we actually probably will release the
Like
album.
you said, we're reinventing ourselves. I know it sounds like cheesy and like cliche, but like we're reinventing ourselves as like a band and artists and stuff. So like our next album is going to be completely different, you know. And it's not going to be something that our fans don't like. Like our fans, if you're our, you know, fans and you're our true fans out there, you're obviously going to like it. And we know what you guys like. And I know you guys like what we like. And if we're going to have fun playing it on stage, you guys are going to have like an awesome time just watching it. So our new album is just, yeah, it's right
It's
now.
going to be a lot
there's really
different. It's
nothing
still
we
going to
can say
have the
about it.
same elements of pop rock in it.
Oh,
Just
yeah,
it's going to be.
It's gonna be a lot heavier, like not as in like hardcore heavy. I mean heavy like hitting, like you're gonna feel it this time, you know. Yeah. Whereas the other pop stuff, you know.
What has been your biggest challenge as a band? And how do you feel you guys have been able to overcome that?
I don't know, that's a hard question, just because like there's so many challenges that we go through. Like right now, this guy. Like, look at that's not really a challenge.
Berating the shit out of him. No, I'm kidding.
I'm gonna say, honestly, like. I don't know, it's a little different because we are a band that practice Monday through Friday. We have a set thing, like anything, like, you know, if you have a job and you're going to get fired, that's kind of like how we think. Like, if Gil doesn't show up twice in a row, we're like, all right, we're putting in your 2 weeks notice now for you. You know, like, it's literally, like, been strict. Like, we show up to practice. So, for us, like, it seems like we're going, since there is a lot of days, like, crunched in a matter of months and stuff, it seems like we're moving a little too slow. Like, I guess, like, the touring and all that is going slower than we really see it is because, you know, I don't know if that makes sense, but...
You're just in the mix and everything.
Basically, like I said, the technology, the equipment, the touring, like everything that's going on, like outside of our control, seems to be like not moving as fast as we are. You know what I mean? So, and that's a good thing because bands are usually like, oh, you know, people say, well, you're not ready to do this yet. You're not ready to go on tour. You're not ready to put out an album. You know, we're completely different. It's like we're already like, you know, what else can we do? You know, there's really nothing else we can do.
How would you rate your live performance ability? Like, do you just guys get out there and just do what you got going on?
Danny, you answer that. You watch us.
You're
You're behind us the whole time, so you tell us.
Yeah.
You watch the show.
I mean, is it like the energy just always high, or?
Yeah, we
depends.
actually try to limit slow songs during our set because we're trying to keep it upbeat the entire time. We do have like one slow song on our album, and we will be playing that tonight.
But that's
just because,
strategic, though.
yeah, it's just because our fans constantly ask for it, and we never play it.
And
So
we're at home, like, you know,
yeah, and
it's
so
like different.
we are
Something
we are playing
special for
tonight.
you people out there at home.
But we do usually try to keep it upbeat the whole time. We try to minimize the talking, and we just try to perform. Like
Yeah. It's
that's
like
the
more
biggest
playing,
thing.
less talking. Because if you want to talk to us, you just come.
So here's one for all of you. Out of the songs that you guys play currently, what do you think? What's your favorite when you're out there, like just in front of your fans and your crowd? What do you like to do?
What's our favorite song to play?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a new song we have called "She Should Have Been a Construction Worker." I like that one because it's like really busy for me, so it's like it's fun to play. But I guess with crowd interaction, we have a song called "Shiso," and like we have a bridge, and everybody sings it. And I play at the click track, and it's hard for me to hear stuff, and I can hear like the kids over the click track, so it's pretty cool. Like having that, the kids actually know our lyrics and like singing with us. I think it's pretty cool.
What do you think, Gil?
Well, it'd have to be "Hey You."
Cool.
It's all-time favorite.
I personally enjoy. I enjoy just our very first song always. And I mean, even if it's not one of our songs, a lot of times we come out on stage playing a cover of whatever like pop, you know, top 10 like song is, you know, like right now. I mean, we played things from Justin Bieber to Katy Perry to you know,
Britney Spears.
yeah. And now we're doing a Britney Spears song, so it's like it's fun because you watch all the kids just like go crazy on it, you know, and it's just, you know, it's always a blast just to see like their faces light up when we come out playing like a cover song. I don't know why, it's just fun.
It just pumps them up to whatever our first song is. Like, he's absolutely right. Like, if Hey You's our first song, then everybody's screaming it, you know, everybody like.
They just want more.
Yeah.
And it shows that you guys can actually do music that they know.
Yeah, and it always helps with when you're playing on tour and there's kids that are at the show that don't know you are, and so they sometimes need a push. They need something to budge them to like start off in their head, you know, because you're kind of getting judged already, like, you know, off of everything.
Okay.
We're all in our 20s, like, so,
Cool.
No one's in high school yet,
like
or
you
still.
mentioned, like you mentioned, you guys are still on tour. Where are the places you perform? Like, where's your favorite venue? What has that been like?
Well, since we haven't gone all the way across the U.S. yet, that was kind of like, that was in the works first, and then as a choice, like as a band, we're like, you know what, let's stick on this side of the U.S. So we haven't gone to that side yet. So we can't answer that question just yet. But as
So far, what we've been
How about
to,
in the hometown then? How about that?
so far while we were on tour, my favorite probably was Austin, Texas. You know,
Austin's fun.
it's just that town is so alive with, you know, live music, and you know, it was just, you know, I definitely enjoyed Austin. And then where were we at the Rock? Tucson showed us a lot of love, so it was nice in Tucson.
And so, what are your next upcoming shows? And who will you guys be with?
that we don't know at this point.
We have a tour set up right now that we're gonna be playing with Michael on Friday, and I
that's right.
believe what was the other band?
Crash Party.
The Relay.
San Jose.
Really good. Nice. And where's that going to be? Like, where's you guys' next show?
I don't know. We're kind of asking questions off camera to
Yeah,
our booking agent right now, so we have no idea. It's all
He's
still in
standing right
process.
Hey man, sometimes you
That's a
know,
question
like-
for him. Where are we at next? Where's the first?
You know what's weird? He's the one that wrote the question, sent it to me, and then they asked him.
March 13th, Imperial Valley Fair in El Centro.
All right, March
That's a weird
13th
thing,
in Imperial Valley. If you're out there,
Is Vegas
you
in the
might want
mix?
to check them
Vegas
out.
is in
Because
the
it's
mix.
Danny's birthday, so
Las Vegas, May 1st.
Danny's birthday's coming up. For all you Facebookers.
Yeah. All right. So, what advice do you have for people that want to start their own bands?
Just do it. Like, honestly, I've seen so many. We have, I'm not even going to point my fingers or say any names, but we have friends that have been wanting to start band for the last 3 or 4 years, and they say, oh, I'm getting my band together, I'm doing this. Just do it. Like, don't wait for anybody else. Like, I didn't wait for anybody, I just did it, and I was like, okay, if you're not going to help me, I'll find someone else. Like, in the process, just start writing your music. Like, start doing something. If you're not someone that writes music and you want to just play, then go find someone that does write music. Even if it's like, even if they just started. I mean, look at Joey. He just started playing bass, and this guy like treads harder than some of the basses out there that have been playing for years. You know, so that doesn't mean anything. It's just like, however much effort you put into it. There's actually this thing. It's like, I don't know if I told you guys or you've heard it before. Is I think it's like 10,000 hours. Once you've practiced like 10,000 hours of something, you automatically get success. It's like they make books out of it, and like they do presentations and stuff. I'm right now believing in that. Shut up. So right now we're like at 9,000 hours. But anyways,
they're close, people.
so
They're
we're getting
close.
close. Yeah.
Get
But
on the
anyways,
bandwagon
it's just,
now.
It's just like that. Like, the more effort and the more you put into whatever you want to do, like, the more success you're gonna reap from it and get out of it.
Do you guys have a Facebook or MySpace?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Go on
Okay.
Google, type in Still Scenery, you'll find all our sites. There's sites out there that I don't even know about.
Nice. All right, and you guys on iTunes?
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right,
There's
so
hundreds of thousands of stores online, actually.
cool. All right, I'm Fernando, the host. This is NDOEtv, bringing you San Diego's own Steal the Scenery. Thanks for watching. You should come and see them here at the Epicenter, Mira Mesa. If you guys have any shout-outs, now's the time.
No, thank you guys for having me out here. Definitely.
All right, thanks for watching, and keep watching us.